I'm sorry, Brooke just threw the stress ball at my head. And so now in a chair.
Okay. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Frederike, and I want to talk to you about networking tonight. I want to tell you the importance of networking, especially nowadays. And I want to show you some tools on how to create your social network, I guess what you have already, and then especially your business network. So we've been all witnesses or even victims, or we know somebody else who had to suffer due to the recession we had. It caused a lot of trouble. I mean, we heard it all, we experienced it. Me, myself, for example, my company couldn't sponsor my next visa, so I had to leave the United States. Well, I came back to study now, but still I would have rather continued to work. My roommate in New York, she was laid off, she had to leave the country, and so on and so on. You hear it from everywhere. There are amazing people who got laid off, who are still looking for a good job, and it's nowadays all about on who you know. It's not about, you might be lucky and be there at the right time, at the right place to send in your resume, but other than that, it's your connections. Networking helps you, it gives you new possibilities, it connects you with the world, and it can only help. So, what is network? And, or better, who is your network? Your network is everybody you know, it's everybody you've met, it's everyone you will meet in your future, it's everybody in this classroom actually. And it not only starts with family, friends, colleagues, former colleagues, classmates, and it starts as well with your social networking. So I chose my profile from Facebook. There are more than only Facebook. It's you have MySpace or Twitter nowadays. I just wanted to give this as an example. It's a really, really amazing way to stay in touch with your friends all over the world, with not only friends as well as family, former colleagues, as I mentioned before. You can have your entire information here and your profile picture. Very important, and what I really, really want to put an emphasis on, be careful on what you post on Facebook. Every employer nowadays, the first thing they're going to do is go straight to Facebook, or they're going to go to 123people.com and just check you out. Check your settings, be careful on what pictures you paste, profile or albums. Be careful on what pictures you're going to get tagged on. Be careful on what you post on other people's walls. For example, my settings. When we're not friends, you won't even be able to see my profile picture, and none of my friends. You can send me a message or add me as a friend, but that's it. That's all I allow. But the point is, as soon as you post something on other people's walls, they might be able to see that. They'll find it on the internet, because those other people might not have blocked their privacy settings. So just really, really be careful. Don't put anything on there you won't tell your grandma. That's always one thing you should consider. All right. Another fact, what I heard now a lot from my friends, is that they actually say, oh, I'm trying to go now through all my friends and delete everyone I don't really know or that I haven't seen forever. I think that's just cutting in your own flesh. This network, it doesn't matter if you maybe have to check who are your friends in common and then you remember that person, but it's still a valid contact. For example, since I'm here in the state, I have been visited by many people here I haven't seen in years. I'm gonna go in summer to visit a friend of mine. She's gonna show me around the West Coast. I haven't talked to her in 1.5 years, only literally quickly on Facebook, hey, do you have time in summer? And she said yes, so now I'm gonna go there. It's just for your advantage. And don't think, I mean, we are all open. I was always happy when there were people I haven't seen in forever, and they were just coming to visit me and to see how I am and to see the city, New York, for example. So the next thing I want to introduce you to are business sites, such as LinkedIn, for example. I don't know if you know that page. It's, well, definitely for a professional career. You can post your current position. I'm not employed. then your past and education, and you can put like some other information about yourself. Which page I actually prefer is sing or crossing.com, which allows you to put as well wants, haves, interests in there, and then you can actually, if you would go there with a mouse, this one will highlight, and then you'll find other people with the same interests, for example. You can put your resume on there and much more information. And what I really enjoy here, and what is a really good example for you to see, is this right here. It says I have 102 contacts. They, including their contacts, I know already about 10,000 people, and just two steps away from me, already 750,000 people. This networking is amazing, and it's really important on all these pages, Crossing and LinkedIn. Headhunters are looking on these pages, are looking for you. I've been actually recruited for New York through one of the headhunters who saw my resume on Crossing. I mean, he saw me via a different contact, but still, this is how I got my job here in the States. And it can only help you. And it's really, really interesting to just like check out other profiles and get in touch with people who share the same interests. So, the next thing is join clubs and go to events. I mean, okay, this is now my club. I'm the president of Toastmasters. It's a public speaking club. But I want to just say, for example, Toastmasters is an internationally well-known organization. It is in more than 90 countries. It has more than 126,000 clubs worldwide. I went to New York just in March and actually met up with 3 different clubs there. It was amazing what type of people I got to meet. I have tons of business cards now, and definitely contacts. I can get in touch with people when I'm done here in November. They will help me find jobs. It's a great community, it's a great way. This is not the only club on campus. It's just some other tool you can use to build your network. And then any sort of events. If you see anything here, have your business cards on you, hand them out to people. Don't be afraid if you're walking into a room full of strangers. I know it's really hard, you might be insecure, but just go up there, stretch your hand out, shake the person's hand, and get to know everybody. So to conclude, be prepared, and very important, stay in touch. If you met people, just shoot them a quick email the next day and just say, hey, it was great to meet you, I hope we can stay in touch, so that just that they know and remember who you are, what you're doing, and for you yourself as well to keep the person within your network. Thank you very much.
Okay, you guys doing? We got 3 more to go, right? All right. One topic is on fashion.